Rock, 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 rock. I am Henry Rock Johnson, and you are now tuned in to Rock Radio. This is our Sunday cook-up. We are about a month in so far of just coming together Sunday morning and showing our process and sharing it with the world. So I know when Thrizz gets back in here, we'll discuss this being something permanent, and we'll let you guys know, like, if we're not on, but like starting to push, like, yes, Sundays starting at 5:30. You can catch the replay, of course, but you will be able to catch us consistently every Sunday, and like we'll be pushing for that because Sunday is the Lord's day, and being blessed with this gift from the muses, having this gift of music placed on our spirit, we are essentially doing the Lord's work. So that's how we keep it in church.
Another, that's another thing I had wanted to speak about too. So right now, bro, I just seen something yesterday where they was talking about in New York or something. They was like they're paying 14,000 per million streams.
On what though?
Some type of act. I have to look into
Oh, it's like a I think they was talking about, if you talking about the same one, this one where like a Michigan legislator brought it up. It's like a for the sake of the conversation, cost of living, like make the streams where artists can actually sustain and live off of it.
You want to talk about that?
I mean, we
While
talking
we
about
cook it
that.
up?
Yeah, we can talk about that while we cook up.
That makes
Yeah,
it
because you
better,
know
right?
we
When we close it
on
up.
deck. Yeah, you plug the.
Where we at? 7:21. Okay.
Yeah, it's good. What's good, chat? We in the game. You know what I'm saying? Happy Father's Day to all my fellow fathers.
Yes, sir. Happy
You know what I'm saying?
Father's Day.
Take care of them kids.
If they let you.
If the mama let you. If they mamas let
You heard what I said. I said if they.
you.
I left
that was the day. Okay.
Because the day is the judge.
Them too. Yeah,
That's why I say
yeah.
I don't like that it's that way, but I hope it gets better for
Especially the
our people
ones,
all together. You know,
especially the ones who actually try to take care of their kids. Like I take care of my son.
mm-hmm.
So like, for example, like DDG. You know what I'm saying? Cats like him, you know what I'm saying? Like, who actually want to be a part of their child's life and be an active father.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? We got the opposites in the situation, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's men who don't step up to the plate out here. And I don't know if I can get down with that, bro. You ain't pull out, so why you ain't taking care of that? I know it be some crazy females out here, but
Yeah. Sometimes they do pull out.
sometimes they be catching, and then I mean, you still supposed to pull out though, bro. You still supposed to pull out. You know,
I mean,
regardless of what else, you still so like I don't care what she say, like.
but even if you did pull out,
Bro, what did you do with the hood? You still gotta hook up to your iPad,
man, play that on purpose. Give him. Count my money so much I might catch gangrene.
man. You know that they ain't even gonna let that slide.
Yeah, they
We
will.
gotta play our stuff.
Yeah.
Gotta play our stuff, man. Hook up your get yourself situated, man. No, not now. We need to be on
We
the
live?
stream. Yep. Yeah, we've been live since yeah, we've been live for a couple of seconds.
All right. I'm straight. I'm cool. All right. So yeah, the law. I think it's New York, but you said Michigan.
Yeah, we gotta do our due diligence. But I know this was probably like a year or two ago. It was a state representative from Michigan that was bringing it up. Google that shit.
I'm on it.
Yeah, Google that shit.
Caught one in the eat. Or what the man? So he says, Living Wages for Musicians Act.
Per stream. Typically, you'll make around $4,000 per million streams on Spotify. But with this new 1 cent per stream royalty,
1 cent per stream.
$14,000 on average for 1 million streams. This is an entire.
Now, okay, so he's saying 1 cent per stream. I'm gonna play it back. Wait, so he's saying 1 cent per stream, but then he's like, on a million streams, it'll be 14,000.
So here's my thing about that. How do you keep the authenticity? Because I'm been hearing they've been shutting down them farms,
Yeah.
but like cats are still gonna be out here trying that shit just to run it up and charging others to do the same thing. So how you gonna get around that?
So here's what I say. What I've noticed in the game. We're gonna get a chat. If you win, you're gonna get this game. I'm just gonna, here and there. I'm probably gonna drop some jewels.
We always dropping jewels, man. We iced out.
But yeah, we iced out. But I'm talking about heavy jewels because these are things that can be applicable today in the moment that they hear it.
Yeah,
so what I would say is what I think the way around is like our conversation earlier about the streaming.
Okay.
It's the same thing. Clipping. So if you notice, there's been a few pages that have came around. I think you sent me something on the algorithm where they're talking about how labels now are going after influencers.
Yeah,
and they're finding influencers, and then they're finding pages. But see, we ahead of this. These are conversations that you and I've already had, and these are strategies that we've talked about prior to this stuff kind of hitting the net. But now that it's been said that these major labels are doing it, I think it's more of an incentive for us to just go ahead and ramp up our operations on the content stamp, on the content side. You get what I'm saying?
That's why we on here right now.
Right. Now, what they're doing is putting their song, right. They're putting their song on videos and then trying to make
Let me get my share though.
Then trying to make it go viral. Oh boy, it's gonna be some magic today.
Yeah, it's Father's Day, bro.
No, but this is.
I know this is the chair.
This is
the chair.
My goodness. That I want y'all to know something.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
It ain't rock. It's not rock if his chair ain't rocking. Do you hear me? If his chair is not rock, and not a rocking chair, okay?
Nah.
If his chair ain't rocking,
done been through some battles. This chair done, boy, this chair done been my bed.
I mean, we literally stayed up working into the studio till we both sleep, just out. One of us wake each other up, and then we get back to work. But like we didn't put in time. Grateful,
for real.
So grateful.
It's 7:30.
Shout out House of Avid.
Yeah,
shout out 50 Ferris.
50 Ferris. House of Avid.
Shout out Squeaking Souls.
Squeaking Souls, Floor Care Solutions. Shout out to the whole exchange at Decatur community, bro. For real, cause those boy, them was some time.
Sometimes.
Some time.
Is that my ring light?
Yeah, this your ring light.
My ring light.
I don't know what it is.
We going analog today?
Man, I need you to find a chord for this man.
What we
got
need?
One of my favorite synthesizers over here of all time.
Mm-hmm.
And
what you need?
I need that DC 9-volt joint, bro.
You need a
and
9.
then and I need another one of these audio cables. I can make it work. I mean, it's gonna be mono. It's gonna be mono, but
off of the micro cord.
yeah, but that's right. I can live with mono.
This is 12 volt. Did be too much. And then what we need to connect it? We need another USB to connect it.
No, I don't need no USB. I told you I need one of these, like going into the back of the speaker.
Oh, a speaker cable.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let me see if this works. Oh yeah. So we ain't on a micro cord in a while. You talking about
where is the Phantom?
Where the Phantom?
At, bro? It just disappeared, man. We had a whole area.
The Phantom is in.
You put it in the safe. Is it in a safe place?
Yes, it is.
But is it here?
Yes, it's in my other office.
Okay, yeah, leave it up there in safety because chat want to see you today. They don't want to see us going and sitting on the toilet. Talking about we gotta go sit on the toilet for 15 minutes. Bruh.
So crucial, bro.
That's what I took care of my business before we even started, so we can just roll. Google One two-step verification, man. It's probably already supposed to have my stuff up there, G.
Yep, it's an exact cord to go to this, and I need to make
Is
sure.
it on? Did you try to turn it on?
I was pushing the standby on, so that means this is giving too much power to it. So I gotta find one that's.
Man, where you supposed to click the thing in the back, bro? You supposed to hit that? Where the button at, bro?
The standby, I know, bro.
It's on that. Oh, yeah, it's on that side.
But I put the power cord in, it still wasn't turning on. That's what we gotta get, right?
Well,
but if it ain't over here, I got one more cord. I'm gonna try.
Look, let's keep trying. That's been sitting over here for a minute and we ain't used it, bro.
It's time to knock the dust off of that, dog.
It's been time. And it stay right there too, bro. I'm gonna get back on that. Oh.
You said the what?
I said I'm gonna get back to utilizing it.
Boy.
Because one of my favorite basses is on this. The bass for It's a couple of basses I had used this on. It's a couple of beats I use that bass on. Right. I forgot it's on the hip hop. It's on the hip hop one though. Yeah, the hip hop program. I forgot what number. I think it might have been number 50 something. I don't know. But
I think this one might be too small. On the hip hop program?
Yeah, you gotta turn it on hip hop. And then but they ain't send me no damn shit to log in on.
Wait for a login code.
Yeah, bro, Kevin. Resend it, man.
Tell me where you going, you in a location. I've been
Oh,
waiting
yeah.
for you.
Oh, they, okay. There we go. Nah.
I mean, I'm so patient. Really wanna show you what being patient. To my destination. I've been in it, falling it. I've been in it hard. Everything I need. I didn't know. Chat is just a lesson for you all.
You gotta be on deck.
Just because the chord fits, just because you have more power does not mean that it is sufficient enough for the device. You can have too much power and it will not work. Sometimes you have to distribute just the right amount of power for something to work for you. Very interesting.
Definitely. Totally, dude.
And that's just a very important thing in life. You can't doing too much will not get you the results you want. You have to do what is necessary. Only what is necessary for each task.
Know what else I'm gonna look for? I had that website. I had downloaded it. Downloaded some stuff.
Oh yeah, but as I was saying, I ended up getting a crash course. Well, I got to attempt to.
Oh yeah, I seen you had the waves the other day, bro. I might have to get back in the game and show you what it's hitting for. Talking about you ain't never had waves in your life, bro.
Never for real, not for real.
But what, you was off the KD BDBs or something?
Absolutely not.
So
Absolutely
you
not.
just had hair.
I got hair like how you got hair right now.
No, your whole
Got
time.
him.
Yeah, bro, cause
I got hair
I
like how
had
you got
the
hair right
baby
now.
fro.
Huh?
I had the baby. I'm coming off the baby fro. I wasn't doing nothing. Or I put it this way: if I be on it, like I just seen the picture on my phone from 5 years ago. That's the last time I was like on it. Like I'm spending. It wasn't like every single time like it was back. I'm gonna tell you back in like 08, 09, 10.
You going crazy?
Going crazy.
So let me
boy.
tell me how I actually got a decent amount of reaction from people off of that. And I'm like,
No, you had a little you was standing you was putting your feet in the water at the beach, you know what I'm saying? You was catching you was at the
right, but what I'm saying is like, I was like, that's interesting because I was just chilling, bro. I wasn't trying to make engaging content for real. I
That's
just
when
was
you make
expressing
engaging
myself.
content though.
And then that's another thing too that I wanted to speak on is like, and this will go down in the history books because I'm on chat saying it, but like, I'm just not feeling personally, I'm not feeling the ways of I'm not feeling like the certain trends of how the music industry is going. And what I mean by saying I'm not feeling them is like how I'm approaching it or how I'm analyzing just the industry as a whole and looking at like the products that we have, looking at how we're assets just within the music industry. When we hop out of just being a producer and me being an artist, we're both songwriters. And so there are layers to us. And essentially we have both products and service. We're able to provide both products and services within the music industry.
Yeah, you know what I had a vision of the other day too.
What's that?
As we learn the content and the digital part of it, that, because how many producer, artists, songwriters, you know, is actually into the marketing of things.
Into the
To the
marketing.
marketing side, yeah.
Yeah.
We in the business side, so
yeah, this is the business side in
and
general.
like the marketing side. Like it's not many. Everybody just want to be an artist, but I think our unique selling point is we can play both sides of the ball, like Travis Hunter. You feel me?
Perfect example, brother Rock. That was a perfect example. That's actually what it is too. We play both sides of the ball. And well, I would even go further to say we play both sides of the ball, and we on both sides of the field.
That's why we playing chess against ourselves. I ain't did that in a minute. I'm due for a game of chess against myself.
Yeah, we do for a game of chess on the screen too. I remember you said we can do that.
Yeah, we can definitely play. We can definitely hop on chess.com.
I'm just over here being persistent for that chord, for that mini
As
chord.
I am trying to sign in to this to one of my plugins.
Let these people get the real.
Yeah. I'll be hating these some of these verification questions. Like click all the ones that have a bus. Like I'm clicking every one that has any remote piece of the bus. Man, they ain't got no bicycle. Excuse me.
No, I know one of these chords work for this ring light though.
I know it do too.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out what's up with that micro chord. I'm gonna have to tag it because literally all of these chords did not work. Just trying to make it. To my destination. Okay. It's too big.
All right, here we go.
I got 2 eyes. 2 eyes. Dog nigga shit loose. I got 2 eyes. 2 eyes. I like nigga shit loose.
It's 7:45.
Just keep doing that real quick. You keep it. Yeah. I know that we ain't been nowhere that we used to.
Sorry.
And
I need to go back up. You know, I'll be trying to.
I got you. I'm following you. Go ahead.
You always mutilate your sounds, man. It's one of my favorite basses, my go-to basses.
Let's not just get on the same page, girl. Let's write a book. Know you got that song, city flavor that got me hooked.
Ay, ay, ay. I actually got a instrumental single out. By the
Sunday
name of
Slide.
Ay, ay, ay. Sunday Slide is out. So at the end of the month, we got our mic dropping. Last Friday of the month. I think that's like 27th or something like that.
Of June. Let's
Yeah.
check.
When is the last Friday of this month?
It's the one that look with the. Yes, sir.
Yeah, June 27th, our mic is dropping. We got Sunday Slide out now. And then Ay, ay, ay is also out now. If you can't like Ay, ay, ay. Just the cover got Bart Simpson on it. To make it simple for you. The one that got Bart Simpson on it, it's called Ay, ay, ay. So
You making me that make I feel like
I sent you that stuff the other day. I told you it's on paper now. I mean, the only thing with that with me is though, I'm like, I don't want to give it up on the front end. Or can you just give me a little on the front end, and if it blow on the back end, I'll get some of that too.
So
Is that asking for too much?
We're giving up pause. We give up pause.
Cause say it's whoever coming to us like, hey, I'm gonna pay you $500 to write a song.
Appreciate that beat fire, bro.
Appreciate you. Say somebody come in, we don't know who it is. Be like, yeah, I'll give you $1,000 to write a song. We don't know it's gonna be a placement for Chris Brown.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it end up being a placement for Chris Brown. This happens to people.
This happens, but those numbers are higher. Those numbers are like more like 10,000 when they lead with something like that. Or if they lead with
but what if
like
they don't lead with that?
I don't know if I want to write a song for just $1,000, bro, and don't get no publishing on the back. Like the ownership aspect just doesn't. Just giving me $1,000.
I'm just being hypothetical, bro.
Yeah, I mean I like the thought of getting $1,000 for a song, but you know, just to write it and then to get nothing else after it, to not even get the opportunity of publishing.
Yeah, you'll work for hire, basically.
Yeah, I get the work for hire part, but I feel like why not put if you gonna put into the song and like plant the seed, why not like wait for the harvest? Like why? I mean I don't mind. We have overflow. We do, but $1,000, I think we have too much quality to give up for $1,000. I think that's why it just doesn't equate.
All right. The 10 ball.
You know, and
the 10 ball, bro.
Yeah, that makes more sense.
You'll do a hook for $1,000?
Yeah. If I'm just doing it, this is what I would do. If I'm singing a hook for somebody, yes, it's not my song. You talking about writing a hook? Because I'll do a reference track for somebody.
Reference track for a band.
Yes, because I just seen the dude, the Pharaoh, whatever.
Yeah.
Recording people. He been talking about that. I paid $500. He get like $500. We lost a couple people talking. But he get like $500. And he was talking about $1,000 for a hook to just record for a Chris Brown placement. That's just a Chris Brown placement. I'm trying to get this.
Yeah.
So for me, that's writers who need the right voice on the track. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
I can be that vessel. I pay $1,000 for that. But if I'm penning, we need more, right? We need back end. Why not? Shit, I've been writing songs all this time.
We'll just have to be locked in the whole time. So we gotta treat all our opportunities like that, bro. Cause like even off the Jelly Roll situation, you know what I'm saying? We gotta treat every situation like that. Like no, we're not going to bed. We might stop and get something to eat to give our brain a break, but we finishing this whole complete song before we lay down.
I remember like and it might be on some shit. We don't even get that, cause I mean, there was the Polo the Don, Timberland was talking. He was talking about you leave the studio, don't come back. That's Polo the Don. Like you working on, like you leave the studio, don't come back.
I just seen this plugin I downloaded shit like a week and a half ago, and I'm about to see if I can lock in with that. Always looking for new plugins and sounds to stay fresh. Keep the ideas flowing, man. Hoops are cool. Like the main sound of this beat was a loop, but I just made sure that I did something different to kind of like make it stand out. So that's how that rocks. You will be able to find us here on Sunday. If y'all go to church, you're going to be able to find us on here. You're going to see church before church if you go to church. I go to Bedside Baptist. Church is in my heart. Thank you for everybody for tuning in. Just keep it G. Hold the image. Learn how to let things pass when they need to pass.